To my moon in Capricorn video. We're not in moon in Capricorn, it's a little bit ahead, but it's okay. Again, this is the second moon after the full moon. I don't know if I mentioned this. The full moon before was in Sagittarius. It happened to fall in my sixth house. And even if you look at the moment that its peak moment happened on the eastern side, it was also a Cancer rising. So if you notice a lot of things in the news about work, health, pets, those are because the full moon came to an ending or culmination there. So just FYI. Anyways, let's go to Capricorn, which is my seventh house. So let's see. Let's click on our Capricorn moon. What's our Capricorn moon about? Okay, so the second house away from this Sagittarius are things that are important, valuable assets. So it's always interesting to me that it does play out the same way. So that day, the following day, which would have been Tuesday, the ending of that full moon, I think, I went actually to work. I needed to use my job's fax machine, so shout out to them for letting that happen. So things that I wanted to mention. Okay, so let's see, let's going on. So I also have a person in my life who's a partner, an ex-partner, who is also going through some health stuff right now, and they've been in the doctors lately, which is the sixth house, which is again the 12th house to my seventh house of partnerships. Anyways, let's read what the moon in Capricorn is about. So let's see. It says you might have a strong need for being useful to society, and you look for justification in the outside world because Capricorn is a earth sign, which is material things. You may underestimate what you want from yourself, and for yourself. And shyness may be accompanied, I think that's what they meant to say, I don't know if I'm saying that right, by resentment of the fact that others ignore you. So basically, because, Capricorn is pretty intuitive. It is a feminine sign. So they know what to do. It's like you don't have to tell a Capricorn what it needs to get done. They're going to see it. They're going to go straight to it. So because they kind of get ignored by people, they used to rejection. So they just don't, they try to avoid these things, right? So do not seek approval from the outside. It would only help you. It will not help you get rid of your doubt. And it is harmful to you. You may trust your inner values. You have to trust your inner values. That's what it actually says. So let's keep going let's see how it looks in my chart. Let me show you how I did that. We go to transit chart. We're going to do, it was the 15. Yeah. It was the 15th. Let's go to the 15th. Okay. So regular day, nothing crazy except that like I said, I had to go see a friend at a hospital, aka partner. Then what else did I have to do? I had to handle like more important stuff about this card thing, which is a Capricorn thing, and it's a contract of mine. Funny, I actually got hit on by a stranger on the street, because it's my seventh house of relationships. So that's pretty fucking interesting. Then, let's see what else happened. I'm sorry, I'm rolling up. Okay. Oh, I had a great work day. Usually on that day, because I have a business, seventh house of business, I actually do the best posts. I interact more with the crowd. So yeah, I actually had a really good, interesting post on my Shady Shirls. It was actually very lively. Also, a lot of people did cancel or miss their appointments, which makes sense because at that day, that moon in Capricorn makes squares to that Mars and Jupiter. So that means that they probably weren't able to, whatever was going on in their lives, they were too busy, or it just wasn't working for them. Whatever the case may be, doesn't matter. But I'm used to the squares. But again, if I didn't know this, it actually at first made me feel worrisome. So then I had to go and make sure that the rest of the week is flowing better, right? I actually did one of the best readings on Capricorn moons. They're pretty good readings. So that's one of the things that I liked about Capricorn moons. I also wore my faja, which is, remember, the moon is in my 7th house, which is actually the ruler of my body and is opposing me, and is, is with Mars and is Jupiter. So I wanted to challenge. It's like I wanted to put my own challenge to myself. So that's what I did the first day. I wore my faja. I also got to work late, which is funny because, again, that Jupiter, right? So the Jupiter the moon at some point was square Jupiter, which means challenges for work. And I also was learning at work. So I thought that was pretty interesting as well. Yeah, I think that was a good one. And then let's see what happens the following day. So let's go on to the following day. Anything interesting happened the following day? This was on a Thursday. I didn't call out on a Thursday. I think that I remember. I know I definitely got rid of something that day. I'm trying to remember. Sorry for the pause moment. But let's see. Maybe I can refresh my memory. It was on a Thursday. So yeah, that actually, you know what's funny? That was the actual day that the person canceled, but then I had got other readings, so I had to adjust it. It's okay. It doesn't matter to me because I'm used to it and I'm already in awareness of it. So my schedule was a little different that day. Also, on a side note, I also detoxed that day. Okay, because Pluto was getting activated and Pluto really made me want to detox. That's one. Also had a couple of arguments with people, and I had to again, it changed my routine of what I would do in the daily. Yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up. Then on free day, which is Friday, that is the Aquarius moon, and I'll get back to you.